So right around the Black Lives Matter movement, one of my friends hit me up and she said that they were organizing a little small program. They had a little team and they were wondering if I wanted to be involved. And I was, of course, I agreed to that. And I told her that I knew of some people who were already asking me about organizing somewhat of a protest or doing something to create awareness about the issues. So I had hit them up as well, and I told them, let's all come together and let's do something. For me, it was very important because me myself, I am Black, so this issues that happened, especially specifically at that time, were targeted towards Black people. So I feel like me being a Black person and a person of color, it really connected to me and some of the experiences that I went through personally. So when this opportunity was kind of brought to me, I felt kind of personally obligated to do something about it because, I mean, who else will do anything about it? So that was kind of why it was really important, was because, I feel like I go through this personally, so it's up to me to kind of add to making a change. If there's an opportunity for me to add to make a change, I might as well participate in it. The day was very kind of nerve-wracking at first because I had a speech, so I was kind of nervous about that. But the day was actually really nice, and it just showed you like how much people will come together when they actually believe in one thing. And so that's the one thing I learned, because we had a lot of people come out and it was broadcasted around the city, and it just, that day really showed me that people do come together when it comes to really important issues. I felt really like proud and kind of relieved because it was a lot of stress, but as well as like I felt like we did something and we really accomplished something. So I was very proud at the end of the day, but I was also very relieved because it was kind of like something off of my shoulders for a bit. Now it's kind of like, it's definitely encouraged my some skills, because before I wasn't really the best at organizing. I wasn't really, I mean, I've been in situations where I would organize it stuff, but like not something this big. So um it definitely enhanced like organizing skills, and also like it kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone, because the topics were pretty serious topics. They're not something that they're just like kind of like a regular conversation, as well as I'm not really a public speaker. So for me to kind of like step out of my comfort zone and speak to a bunch of people, like hundreds of people, was something that like I definitely took away from it. Plus I felt like now with me being in university, situations and kind of like organizations will kind of start coming my way. So that added, what gave me courage was like my speech was based on creating awareness to the victims that went through police brutality, as well as like injustices in the system. So I feel like what gave me courage is knowing that I'm talking about somebody and giving more awareness to their story. And it was kind of like not really about me anymore. It was more about the bigger picture. So that was probably what kind of gave me courage. And plus as well, like my friends and people I knew were also doing the same thing. So knowing that like I had other people doing the same thing kind of like made it less nerve-wracking. And so yeah, if anything I would say to the church is kind of like just like get educated on the issues, on anything that you might have questions on, as well as I feel like as us being a welcoming group, we should participate in situations like these, because we're welcoming. I know our church is very much welcoming. We welcome everyone. It's kind of a free judge zone. So I feel like it would be helpful if people like in our congregation sorry participated in organizations like that, or just educating themselves, or looking for opportunities that might give them a better understanding of what goes on, not just for people of color, but like even Aboriginal people, and just like systematic things, um as well as like creating awareness, so talking about it more often. I feel like that's probably a few things that I would probably say to the congregation.
That the Affirming Committee really, really, really wanted me to talk to you, and really wanted us to celebrate your leadership in this way. So we've seen what you've done, and we're just really grateful.
Thank you. I actually appreciate that. And tell everyone I said thank you as well.